Hey, welcome to Keight Krafts, and my stop on the Fab 5 turns 2 Double Trouble using Lawn Fawn new and old Fab 5 hop and giveaway. Let's get started. So to kick things off, I'm going to be doing a little bit of Copic coloring. And you know what? I'm just going to jump right into it. If you are all the way through the hop and I'm your last stop, welcome. If I'm your first stop, awesome. And if I'm somewhere in the between, you know what? That's okay too. So if you haven't known, or you don't know, or you haven't heard yet, welcome to the old and new Lawn Fawn Fabulous 5 hop and giveaway. This is our second birthday. We are in our terrible twos as a group, and we decided to come together once again to create a hop for you guys. So this hop, of course, is generously sponsored by Lawn Fawn, and we are so thrilled that they would have us again. And each of us participating in this hop will be sharing creative ideas using old and new products. So we hope that you could shop your crafty stash and find something fun to make as well, and maybe find a little inspiration from us. If you want to enter this giveaway, please leave a comment at each of the stops on our hop by October 12th, 2024, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. One comment at each hop, or each hop, stop in the hop, words are hard, counts as a entry to the giveaway. Not sure what to say? You know what? Just a simple hi word do. Or if you can't speak like me, just a bunch of emojis. Why not? One comment at each of the stop will count as one entry to win a $25 gift card for the Lawn Fawn store. So if you enter a comment at each of the stops, that's 5 entries, and you have 5 chances to possibly win that $25 gift card. And I know me, if I won that $25 gift card, I would be getting the little critters looking at the books, because those guys are just so darling, and that's on my list of things to get. And yeah, I'm hoping to get my grubby little paws on that, and the book dies, and the rest of the cute ensemble that they've got going on. So yeah. Anyway, so winner will be announced, of course, October 14th, 2024 on the Fab 5 social media pages, and you will have 1 week to claim your prize. Do you want to know where to find us? We have a Facebook group. We also have the Fab 5 Papercrafters page on Facebook, and we also have an Instagram page. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and check out our social medias and give us a follow, because even though these hops have been a little sparse, this isn't going to be our last, because, we like to catch up every once in a while, us girls, and, we like to get together and ooh and ah over the newest Lawn Fawn release and, possibly come up with these hops. I'm hoping to see more in the future as we all venture further into our other side quests. As you know me, I've had quite a few side quests this summer as far as open air markets and getting a new job and just all around crafty business. So I've kind of expanded outside of cards. I've got my pin back buttons and magnets that I've been making, and I've been doing custom orders for other people. And yeah, I'm really excited to be back with the girls and creating a bunch of inspiration for you guys to hop along with and see. I know I can't wait to watch everybody's videos and just see all the magic happen. So now that we're into the home stretch of coloring, don't worry, I know I've been rambling. I'll make sure to leave a list of all the stuff that I've been using in the comments, or in the description box below, I should say. So it'd be a little bit too much to be putting in the comments, if you know what I mean. So we're just adding in a little bit of twinkle and shine and some highlights to our little cat here. And I did a little bit with the gold pen, and now I'm going to go back in with a little bit of white just to add a little more sparkle and shine to our little cat here. I mean, you don't get really sparkly with the white, but I saw this technique on a couple of coloring pages that I've been recently looking at. Oh, and I do have my own coloring page now, so that's kind of exciting too. But diving further into the realm of coloring, much like Jordy's done, I'm only skimming the surface and just getting a little bit of tidbits of, exciting new techniques to try out. And one of them was just lining very close to that stamped edge. And I really like the effect that it gives. Have you tried that effect? I mean, I usually do the dots and the dashes just kind of, a little bit of ways away from the lines just to give it a little more character, but getting really close to that black line, I don't know, it kind of almost gives it just a little bit more of an effect that, I don't know, what do you think? I'd like to know. What kind of projects have you guys been up to lately, or have you picked up a few different side quests that have veered you off a little bit from the card making journey? And I'd be interested to hear. And I know I've had a lot, but I'm back again. Anyway, I'm rambling. So we're tidying this up with this white gel pen, and then we're coming back in with the Sakura Jelly Roll just to add a little bit more shine because I don't know, I've probably spent the most time just coloring this little critter in as opposed to the rest of the card, and I really wanted to make this my focal point, so I wanted to make sure I had all the things all over it and it looked nice. So once I'm done that, we're going to go ahead and we are going to assemble the card. So I've cut out everything off camera. I've got some purple foil cardstock. I've got some Spiffier Speckle with the white paper and the gold flecks. And now I'm just going to add in some of this double-sided tape that I have. And we're going to put a little piece of acetate on there because this is going to be a little bit of a window shaker card. Not a huge one, just a little bit. And I'm going to spare you a lot of the foam taping because I went a little overboard with it and I wanted to make sure that everything was secure. So I've already taken off the release paper to the double-sided tape. We're mashing down our little window. And here I've gone ahead and cut out a whole bunch of pieces of my foam tape. And then I ended up having this velvet sticky back, I don't know what to call it. I found it on Amazon somewhere, and I used it for a couple of my notebooks that I made just to give the covers a little bit of texture. And I thought it'd be fun to take it and add it to some black cardstock and then use the small stitched round rectangle to cut out another piece of my scene here. So I've used it to cut out the frame here and the little oval, I forget which one. It was an interactive set. I will leave the interactive set in the description box below that I found this oval reverse it outside in stitch, sorry. And yeah, I thought it would be great just to have a little bit of almost like, I guess it would be like a cameo. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. Anyway, I've added a little bit of glue to the back side of the cat. I'm going to line the kitty up here with the window, so you just see that there. And then I've already stamped out my sentiment using the Henry's Build-A-Sentiment, I think it was. And then I ended up using the Henry's ABCs on the inside, but you'll see that in a minute. So may all your wishes, and we're going to mash that down. And then we are going to go ahead and add in our next little bit, which is going to be the shaker elements. And once I've added in just a little bit more of the foam tape, we're going to go ahead and rip off the release tape. Again, I'm sparing you the trouble of watching me peel this off because I struggle with it. It's a little extra sticky. So I've got some of these high supply little tiny gold flecks, I'm not sure what they called, but in order for me to line this up perfectly, I decided to grab another scrap piece of acetate just to put that on the back to secure everybody in because I struggle with acetate shaker cards and getting things all over the place, and I was quite proud of myself not getting shaker elements all over. So we're going to add a little bit of extra glue here just to double stick everybody in to make sure that acetate will adhere properly to my metallic cardstock here. And once I'm happy with the amount of glue, we are going to take that, line it up, and we are going to go ahead and put that on our card. So once we've got that, we'll give it a good mash down, and then we're going to add a little bit of double-sided tape runner, and then we're going to take our card part that we just assembled, and we are going to mount that onto the black cardstock so you get a really nice little black thin border around there. So the black is 4¼ by 5½, and then I made the purple just a little bit smaller because I used the largest of the small rounded rectangles, and that way you get that layering effect. So now we've got our whole card panel assembled. We're going to add some glue to the back, and we are going to put this onto our card base. But before I do that, I want to write the Fab 5 on the back of this just to celebrate with a whole bunch of hearts and glue. I know I'm a little overzealous with the glue, but that's okay. I'm just really excited to be here. We're going to take our top folding card there. We are going to give that a good line up and a mash down. And once we're done that, we have a completed card. I really hope that you enjoyed my stop on the Fab 5 Lawn Fawn Old and New Hop, where we turn to as a group. May all your wishes come true. And again, I really appreciate you guys sticking with us through all this time. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me today. Take care.